Hey, happy Friday. Today I'm going to talk to you about activating your faith. Last week, I talked to you about that there's a difference between believing and having faith. Believing says, I believe that God is. But faith takes it to another level that says, not only do I believe that God is, but I believe that God will do what God said that God will do and that God will do it for me. And then I act or respond based on that truth. Well, I heard the Spirit of the Lord said, let's take it a little bit further. How do they activate that faith? Matthew chapter 17, verse 20 says, all we need is faith the size of a mustard seed. Tiny bit of seed, a tiny seed. How do we activate that mustard seed faith? And I heard the Spirit of the Lord said, talk to them about their confessions. What are they confessing? What are you confessing with your mouth? What are you confessing in your mind? And so last week I was elevated in an area. And the first thing I said is, Lord, this is bigger than me. You're going to have to keep me here. You're going to have to sustain me. And I heard the Spirit of the Lord said, that's not the right confession to activate your faith. The right confession should be, Lord, I know you've placed me here and I know you'll keep me here. And respond based on that truth. Then I was given another example that God will give us a child and we'll say, Lord, you better help me with this child. You better keep this child. Instead of you saying, Lord, you gave me this child. I know you've made provisions for me to take care of this child. Show me your provisions. And then the final one I was given was what scripture tells us to forgive. And the first thing we'll say is, Lord, I know you said in your word to forgive, but I don't know. And you're going to have to help me, Lord. And you're going to have to change my. And I heard the Lord said, that's not the confession that they should be making. Lord, if you said in your word that I should forgive, then you've already made a way for me to be able to forgive. So, Lord, show me that way. And then respond based on that truth. It's time to activate your faith. It's time to come out of belief and activate your faith so that you can realize the blessing and the freedom that God has for you. Because our God is faithful. Much love, Keita.